Every year, high school students around the world enter college. The adjustment to college is generally a big deal and is experienced differently by different people. Sydney High is one of those students, but she has traveled around the world to go to school, leaving a city of 8 million people for a small liberal arts college in Southwest Virginia whose student body is only around 1,000. And, oh yeah, her name isn't actually Sydney.
My last name is Hai, H-A-I. My first name is Xueying.
Sydney is her English name. She came to Emory Henry College so that she could attend a small college abroad. Without even visiting the campus, Sydney liked what she saw of the school online and decided to enroll in the fall of 2008. She plans to double major in chemistry and Spanish. Only in her second semester as a student at ENH, she has noticed differences between the colleges in China and those in America.
I went to a year of university in China to study Spanish. It's a pretty big university, and I don't know, here it's more like a small high school setup. Your class is really small. Over there it's big lectures, and you are pretty much you're pretty much associated with your friends, in your major and stuff, because you guys have all the class together and you live together.
Growing up in China, Sydney enjoyed playing volleyball, riding, swimming, participating in her high school choir, and playing soccer. She also participated in a pageant while attending school in China. Since being in America, she has been actively involved in student government, the American Chemistry Society, and the Emory Henry Outdoor Program. She also gives tours to prospective students for the admissions office and reports on soccer for the school newspaper, The White Topper. Sydney even has her own radio show on WEHC, the local college and community station. Her show Pop-Up China takes a look at Chinese culture and music.
For listening to 90.7 WEHC-FM. We now bring you Pop-Up China and your host, Sydney.
Good afternoon, this is Sydney on Pop-Up China. You're listening to WEHC 90.7, your college and community station. It's been a bit long since spring break, but it's good to be back on air again. So I went to Cambridge, Massachusetts for spring break, and it kind of just inspired me to want to talk about ethnic food today on my show. Cambridge definitely feels more like home to me because of the diversity of food and culture. You're listening to Pop-Up China on WHC 90.7, your college and community station. So we're talking about frozen yogurt.
She hasn't been home since the summer of 2008 when she left for school. Although she doesn't get to go back to China while school is in recess, she does travel quite a bit within the continental United States. She's been to Georgia, Florida, Washington, D.C., and Massachusetts. She misses quite a few things about home.
Food, apparently. I don't know, at home, I never realized the convenience of a city until I really came here. Because you can walk to everywhere, and there's public transportation. You don't need a car at all. And they're building subways as well. I just really used to walking and using public transportations to everywhere. But here, you're more you have to use a car, and it's hard to get to places. I mean, it's fine with me, but it's just different.
Sydney is one of many students who leave China to attend school in the U.S. She has many friends who have traveled abroad to study. She keeps in contact with her friends who don't travel abroad through conventional, modern-day outlets such as Facebook, email, and instant messenger. She keeps in contact with her family through Skype, a free internet-based video chat service. The friends she has made here give her a sense of the comforts of home.
Sydney was in my chemistry class, and we pretty much met through my friend Kate Arsenault, and they were friends. I'm not really sure how they became friends, but they just started talking about food one day.
They really value her as a friend.
I mean, we just have a lot of fun together. We went to a power shift one weekend up in DC together, and I think it made us a whole lot closer. And I mean, I just know that I can depend on her.
We're pretty close friends. Like, she's going home with me next weekend, so we're pretty close. She's a lot of fun.
Knowing her can be a teaching tool for someone who has grown up in the U.S.
Whenever I was growing up in school, I kind of had an idea of how China was, you know, communist, very strict about things, and she just kind of enlightened me on that, and how, you know, China is not bad. It's actually, you know, a really great country, and she loves growing up there. And
Sydney plans to graduate from Emory Henry in 2012.